line with those Marines. Very good on him. Even though he just took out all my air units. But he doesn't know what I have. Did they even scout yet? Oh yeah, we've scouted their entire base. And yeah, they've been throwing down scans on myself and my friend. That works. Not probably the most effective means of scouting, but it will give you some intel when you need it. I think that was just me. I think that's my changeling. Yeah, so me just like abusing the changeling again, using it way too much. I love to do that. I have my overseer up here, just peeking in on Zelda, and spawning changelings every chance I get. So yeah, nothing really going on. We are macroing army, we are macroing our economy. I have this expansion down here, which I may begin to saturate soon, we will see. And Zelda pushing across with Void Rays now. And what will we do about this? Yoshi was about to push out with a drop ship, but those Void Rays caught him off guard and forced him to land. So yeah, earlier I saw those starports. I immediately started like getting some corruptors because I knew that this was going to happen. This is what Protoss does when they get the Stargate. They might get Phoenix, but Phoenix is more like a response to, like, Phoenix is like anti-air. So I just, since like at the time he didn't know that I had any air or Yoshi didn't have any air, I assumed he was going mass Void Ray. So I got those corruptors. Something you may want to consider doing yourself if you find yourself in that situation. So Murder pushing into the middle of the map with Thor. Yoshi was going to try a drop, but he's pulling back for whatever reason he has. And I've just got so many lings now. Got some corruptors, some mutas. That's really all that I imagined that I needed at this point in the game. Yoshi doing well, protecting our mineral lines with those siege tanks. Something I suppose he likes to do. It's good. Protects you. I don't know. It's probably be like a really good defense against ling run by. Maybe even like drops. So I think I saw Murder had these Thor's position in the middle of the map, and I just took all my lings, ran in there. I was like, yeah, whatever. This will like pay off if I take all those Thors out. That's probably all that he really has. So I just ran into the middle of the map, took out those Thors, and I'm running out. And a mothership up for Zelda with some carriers, so that might be kind of dangerous. And what do we have going on right now? All kinds of production. Yoshi producing just about every unit in the book. Well, not every unit, but every standard unit. And I'm moving out with these corruptors, because I didn't really know like how much like air Zelda had there. So I was just going to go in and do whatever damage I could. And I'm focusing down that mothership. My corruptors will probably go down there. Will I take out the mothership? Let's see. It's going down. So very good. I'm probably going to lose the rest of my forces there. But I pull out with my lings. I just sent those guys in there. I don't know. So I didn't really know entirely what they had. Yoshi with a bunch of marauders. Just hanging out. Walking around. I don't know if they have scouted. No, this is the first time them coming down and seeing this expansion, which I'm just beginning to saturate. And it's just gonna go down. I'm just like, whatever. I don't even care. Well, I run my drones out. Run! But they all die. It happens. You've gotta, you know what happens. Can't get mad. That was just kind of like a extra expansion anyhow. Good on him spotting it and taking it out. But yeah, now he's gonna have air in my face, and I don't really have anything. Well, I popped down a Hydralisk then, but until I get those Hydras out, I won't really have anything. I'll have Spore in my main, and that's about it. Looks like Yoshi and I were going to push out, but pulling back now. And my queen fighting to protect her home. And I got some drones, running them away just in case they get killed off. Because, well, I don't know, drones are, well, harvesters are always like a primary target. You destroy them anytime, you win the game, most of the time. My queen was spinning in circles there. Those interceptors should have been focusing there. I was probably like paying attention to something else. And they're taking down my spire. Sad day if you're reserved. Losing your spire when you have air in your base. It's not fun. But Yoshi coming down to clean this up. It looks like I got another Crucker up, but they're taking out my I've actually got my Psylocke now. Taking out my Overlords. Never fun when you're Psylocke. So yeah, thanks Yoshi. I really appreciate that. And now that's all cleaned up, I'm being like, hey man, you want a counter? And he's like, yeah, sure. And I was going down to take this expansion because, let's see, my main. That was like almost mined out anyway. I figured it'd probably be best to set up somewhere else. And Zelda going to be attacking Yoshi again with more Void Rays. But I am rallying everything I have. Well, my Zerglings, because that's all I have. And a Corruptor. One Corruptor. Into the middle of the map. But those Void Rays catching Yoshi off guard there. Medvix. That must have been like an attack command. Biting my tongue here. But anyway, Yoshi pulls back and cleans that up. And I just ran by this. Like, that wall isn't effective enough to hold off a Zerg rush. So I just ran into Zelda's base and took out some probes, taking down some buildings. It's all kinds of fun. It's like a Zergling party. It's like not like a party. It's like when you're having a party and the guys that always show up that you don't want to show up but they do anyway. That's the Zergling. So we got like our Terran, our Protoss, and then the Zerglings just coming in and ruining it for everyone. One Void Ray. Shooting those Medvics, which should really pull back and heal, you know. Aw, they all went down. Medvic's overextending. So Yoshi pushing in. He's a siege tank up on the ledge, going to be shooting down some of that army. Yoshi has pretty heavy like Marine Marauder Thor here though. Carriers for Zelda, supporting those Thors. But yeah, Yoshi just destroys that wall, destroys the forces. That one siege tank though doing pretty good. He's got 14 kills to himself. That one is 13, so good positioning on the siege tank's murder. Oh yeah, this was just forgot to mention. This game here was a qualification game for a 2v2 ladder. Just so, like, I don't know, these guys were playing pretty good, and I felt like we were playing good too, but it's hard to say whether or not that this was an even match or not. It's kind of going both ways so far though. It's not really one-sided. And I'm starting to saturate my third expansion now. It's technically my fourth, but call it my third, because it's the third one that I have, third base. So we have 4 racks and 1 factory for Yoshi. He's mined out in his main, so he should be taking another expansion soon. Murder. Yeah, I guess we've been doing some like hardcore harass on their on our opponent's harvesters. So I have like 43. Yoshi has 35 harvesters, 23 for Murder, and 32 for Zelda. So we're far ahead in the economy race. Pretty far. So got a bunch of carriers out for Zelda. Don't really use don't really see carriers used too often. I guess they're just expensive. That's why I don't use them when I'm Protoss. They're just expensive. Well, I kind of slowed the game down a little bit. Speed that back up. And he just destroys this expansion with those carriers. And I am running away with the drones. They're all like, oh my god, the Protoss are coming. Flee the village. And, oh, man.